What is up, everybody? Eagles up 14-3. This is halftime live. Joining me, my main man Shane at Shane Half NFL on X. What's up, Shane?
What's up, Deibs? Do I smell more than a one possession lead? What is going on right now in New Jersey?
Oh man, some good, some bad with the offense. Mostly great with the defense. Let's start with the offense. Jalen Hurts, 8 of 10, 98 yards. The one touchdown, he threw a dime to A.J. Brown on the sideline. What's your quick reaction on Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, I think my reaction to Jalen Hurts is like epitomized in that 2-play sequence where I was in the middle of tweeting how bad him missing Devontae Smith on third down was. And then they go for it and he connects with A.J. Brown with a defensive tackle in his lap. And that's just kind of it, right? Like he misses that routine play that would have moved the chains. Then he makes a spectacular play for the touchdown. And so solid first half. He's taken more hits than I would like. The offensive line, I was about to say that Mekhi Becton needs to be the starting left tackle and get Tyler Steen out there. And then Mekhi Becton leaves the game. And so the offensive line on both sides looks pretty bad. Or you could say the pass rushes look pretty well. We know the Giants have a good pass rush. We're uncertain about the Eagles, but it seems to be coming alive. So
my first half take on Jalen Hurts is I don't know yet. I got to see how much the wide receivers are getting separation on the Giants secondary, which I think is really strong. The Giants defensive line is elite. The Eagles O-line is getting bullied, but the pocket presence, the pocket awareness, the holding on to the ball, the play calling has been really bad. I mean, again, no points in the first quarter yet again. It makes me nuts, man. This team makes me freaking nuts. I swear they are allergic to giving the ball to Saquon Barkley more than once in a row. Like, give him the ball, and they finally set it up, and he gets a huge run in the second quarter, and they get the offense going because they're running the football, and then they get a possession to end the half. They get the ball to start the second, and it's pass. Jalen Hurts takes another sack. Again, the play calling, the game plan is still, again, they're winning 14-3. I'm happy, but there's still a lot to be desired.
Yeah, I mean, the passing makes sense to me there with 3 minutes left. You want to go try to drive and score. And unfortunately, you end up behind the sticks on a screen pass, which I think, if I recall correctly, that was at one of the RPO bubbles. And I think Hurts read that wrong. And then you get the big sack. But, overall, I feel good about the offense. Like, it just seems like the beginning of the game is always going to be a struggle, but you get those back-to-back touchdown drives, and then you get taken out of that rhythm with your 4-minute drill, having to go try to score fast, and it doesn't work out. You'd like to see the defense not give up a field goal right after that, but the defense has played well. The defense hasn't allowed a touchdown in 7 quarters now. And the offense scores 2 touchdowns in the first half. Hopefully we keep building on that in the second half, and hopefully we can pick up some momentum with the offensive line, because that's been rough so far to watch for me.
This is a great comment here by Brett Eclipse. Pattern, okay, first down play, probably a 5-yard run by Saquon. Then they have a negative second down play, and then a sack on third down. I don't think the Eagles have a single third down conversion in the first half. That's insane. Way too many third and longs for the Eagles so far. Where are the hot routes? Marshawn says, from my vantage point, Hurts missed one throw to Smitty on 3rd and 3, but made up for it on the next play right away. Let's get to Saquon. 9 carries, 75 yards, had that huge 55-yard run. But, man, he is running fearlessly. He's running physical. That truck stick he had to start the game. Quick thoughts on Saquon?
Yeah, he's definitely going to get fined for that one too.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, he's looked good. That one run was really nice, the big run. But I think he's kind of consistently been what you would hope. If you remove that long run, he's still 8 carries for 20 yards with a touchdown, and he's got a reception for 10 yards. And I think Gainwell's been good when he's been in there too. So I think the running backs as a group have played pretty well today, and that's key, especially when you're struggling with pass protection from your offensive line. And so hopefully they can keep getting Cam Jurgens out on the move. I think he always looks good on the move in the running game, and can keep building on that in the second half.
I know the offensive line has struggled, but that run from Saquon down the sideline with Cam Jurgens literally leading the way. That was fantastic. I can't wait to rewatch that play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get to the defense quickly before we wrap it up. My gosh, how many sacks do they have? 5? Eagles have 5 sacks in this one. I mean, I think Nakobe Dean is having the Nakobe Dean experience in this game. Amazing blitzing and things like that. When he drops into coverage, not so great. But I thought Quinyon Mitchell locking up Malik Neighbors in this game has been nothing short of fantastic. He has been outstanding. Quick thoughts on the defense.
Yeah, I love me some Quinyon Mitchell. Maybe one day he'll learn how to catch a football when it hits him in the hands. I think he's got what, if you don't count the one that Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and him collided on last week, because I mean that one's just going to be tough to catch. He's got like 4 dropped interceptions this year already. He's all over the ball every time, and I just want him to get an interception so bad. So they need to get Quinyon on the jugs machine next year. Reed Blankenship had a really impressive tackle on that last drive. He ended up isolated on Malik Neighbors in the slot. And I mean, that's not a matchup you want on 3rd and 3. And Neighbors shakes him and gets open, but he drops him inbounds, doesn't allow any yards after the catch. That was really impressive to me. Mm-hmm. And, the pass rush looks good. And it's the second week in a row I felt like they've looked good. It's also the second week in a row they've played a bad quarterback / bad offensive line. So hopefully it's more that they're improving. We'll see as they start to face some better groups, but it's nice to see him tee off on Daniel Jones.
Q needs to get on the jugs machine. I'm just been so impressed how he's handled Malik Neighbors. Neighbors has 4 catches on 6 targets, and I think he's averaging like around 13 targets a game. Quinyon's doing excellent, and I imagine we'll see with Darius Slay out. I imagine Quinyon goes to CB1. Who's CB2? Isaiah Rodgers, Keely Ringo. What do you do?
It'll be Isaiah Rodgers, I'm sure.
Yep. All right. Let's wrap it up. Final thoughts. Second half adjustments. Time's yours.
Yeah, I would like to see the Eagles. I'm not as pound the table, say run the ball guy a lot of times, but given that you've lost 2 offensive linemen and they're getting to Hurts, I'd like to see you have a strong dose of running the ball in the second half. Yes. I think Eric mentioned earlier using some more trips and bunches. Those always seem to work for the Eagles. So I'd like to see them focus on getting the ball out quick, getting Hurts on the move out of the pocket. They won't do any of that, but I'd like to see it. And defensively, just keep pressuring Daniel Jones. And I want 2 sets of eyes on Malik Neighbors every play.
Absolutely. That's exact. I say this at one of these days during Birds of the Roundtable or something. I'm going to clip all of my second half adjustments because I say the same thing over and over and over again because it's obvious what works. The short passes, feed Saquon, Barkley, get these guys, running after the catch, then mix in a bomb to AJ. Simplify this shit. Get AJ or get Jalen Hurts thinking less. Get the ball out of his hands faster. That's my take. So guys, thank you everyone for watching. We'll be back for post game.
One other really important thing. Don't get anybody else hurt on this crappy turf. Just survive the game. Nobody tearing ACLs, popping Achilles. Just stay healthy. Let's get out of this game healthy and with a win. All right, guys. We'll see you at post game. He is Shane. I am Deibs. Stay awesome, everyone.